Alright, so today we're going to be looking at a Palmetto State Armory PA-15, or at least what was once going to be in the factory. So this is a build gun, actually, is what it is, with a Palmetto State Armory PA-15 lower and an AERO Precision blemished upper. Blemished Palmetto lower and blemished AERO upper, which a lot of people say that Palmetto gets their lowers from AERO Precision, but we're not going to get into that today. Both blemished pieces, and you really can't notice it actually when there's one little spot right here, right there, and that's the blemish. And you can't even see it from there. But, so, let's see, what first? First and foremost, we'll start from this end and go to the muzzle. Magpul CTR stock, the difference between the CTR and the standard MOE is this little piece, watch this. That pops out. So that is a friction lock. That's Magpul's friction lock. It helps take some of the wiggle room out of your stock. Very, very solid. No matter where, what position it's in, it still works great. Still very solid. And you can even tell when you take the friction lock off, there's a little more play in the stock. So that's that. Great stock. It's got a quick detach mount on it, quick detach hole in it. It's got two different slots where you can run slings through it. Moving on, we'll go to see obviously our lower. Standard mil-spec grip, mil-spec buffer, mil-spec trigger. This is a CMMG lower parts kit. The bolt carrier group is it is from AIM Surplus. It's a full auto bolt carrier group. What else? UTG flip up sights. This one's put on backwards because he said that when it was the other way around, he had trouble getting to the charging handle back here. Railed gas block. Actually, we're not to that yet, so standard forward assist, not a slick side, shell deflector, mil-spec charging handle, Troy battle mags here. A lot of people say they only hold 28 rounds, but the newer ones, like these, that they seem to hold all 30. We've loaded 3 of them and they work just fine. All 3 have loaded full 30 in them, so that's that. What else here? Moving on, we got a Magpul MOE handguard. He was gonna do a standard A2, but it didn't fit. Not because it was an A2, because it was a different kind. The barrel is a Green Mountain barrel. It's supposed to hold I think MOA or maybe sub MOA even. else? Railed gas block. I don't know who makes it, because it does not say. And that's how he mounted his flip up on there, because he didn't want an A post, so that, you know, he could, in the future, he could put a scope on there. So flip these down, put a scope on it, and then you don't have to try and look over your A post with a scope. And we already had a railed gas block, and there's no use in buying an A post if you don't want an A post. So standard A2 flash hider, they do their job. You know, everybody knows about an A2 flash hider. I'll see if I can't pop the pins here. These pins are a little stiff because it's pretty new, so let's see if I can do that. No, I'm not gonna be able to. We'll look inside of it at another time, but overall, haven't had a chance to test reliability that much with it. I know after they got the rest of the parts in, he did do a function test, and he shot it a few times, and it worked then. What else? I think that's about it. I know when you have a fully loaded mag, and I don't know why this is, I mean, if you can tell me, then that'd be great, because I don't know. But when you have a fully loaded mag, full 30 rounds in it, and you go to put it, and this one isn't loaded again, it's a safe gun, so safe gun. But when you have a fully loaded mag, which this is not even partially loaded, and you go to put it in, it's really hard. Like, it stops about right there, and it's not even like it's budging or anything. It's just, you have to slap it in. I mean, you can't even push it in. You have to slap it in, so don't know why that is. It doesn't do it with the empty mags, so I'm guessing it's just, you know, maybe catching on something or hitting something, I don't know. It hasn't been sighted in yet, so I can't tell you about the accuracy. Of course, with the Green Mountain barrel, you should be expecting, you know, exceptional accuracy from a Green Mountain barrel. Full auto bolt carrier group from AIM Surplus. It came in at $85 at AIM Surplus with free shipping, and it is the full auto mil-spec bolt carrier group, so that was a steal. It is a pictogram, you know, not that a lot of people, I mean, some people care, like, a lot. Most people don't tend to care a ton. I think that's about it. So I'll give you a close-up.